This is Party 93.4, and guess what, y'all? We're back. That's right, y'all. Stevie Styles and Dr. Washington back on the Miggity mic. Here we go, y'all. Wednesdays, 5 to 7 p.m. Tune in, because you know what? We're going to be awesome. That's right, y'all. Stevie Styles, Dr. Washington, Hip Hop Justice, Party 93.4. You know what? I got something I want to talk about just before we leave. I know we got to take a quick break, but I've got someone in studio, and I'm talking about this housing thing. And this woman here, this is future lawyer. And when she speaks, we all better listen, because I'm telling you, she's always busy. She's always doing something. As a matter of fact, here in the state of Illinois, she took the time out herself to put on a seminar with regards to the housing and how people here in Illinois are impacted. And I want her to come on the mic and talk about how things are going on here in our state. I mean, because something else is happening. So let me introduce you to what criminal social justice major, Dr. Stephanie Castillo. Come on, my girl. What's up? Come on now. You got to pull up close. Don't be scared of it now. I might touch you and bite a little bit, but you know what? I promise I won't be too rough with you or anything of the sort. So let me ask you something. With your presentation and everything that you brought in, first of all, why did you do this? I mean, why do you care? Don't you have a house?
One of the main reasons why I decided to do fair housing law is because racial and ethnic discrimination is one of the saddest legacies that we have in our history. And when I was actually introduced to fair housing law through Dr. Washington, I was able to do this internship and work with attorneys, with participants, with people who have been discriminated against in fair housing law. One notable example was in Cicero. Before it became a predominantly Hispanic population, there was a large Lithuanian and Czechoslovakian population, and what they did was they passed an ordinance that actually said that families bigger than 4 could not possibly live in any of the housing complexes there. And that was directly affecting Hispanic families, because most people know Hispanic families are larger, and they struck that down. So HUD makes sure that we're tackling those ordinances, those laws that disproportionately affect minorities.
Good. And that's what I like to hear. And you know, you are doing amazing work. So when are you going to law school? Because I'm going to need a good lawyer. No.
Hopefully in a year. I want to work in a legal field and try to see if that's really something I want to work in.
Now, you know what? I got a question for you, Dr. Castillo. We have known each other for a minute, yet this is the first time me having you on the mic. So with that in mind, I have to ask, why you got this helping gene? You've always been a helper. Every time we have something to do, I can count on you to step up to the plate. Why? A lot of people don't have to care.
I think that stems from my childhood. My father is a quadriplegic, so that's why fair housing was very important to me. Protecting disability rights, specifically with reasonable accommodation and reasonable modifications. Most people don't know that they can live in a housing complex within those limitations.
There you go, guys. You're hearing it here. You're getting some well-needed information. Her name is Dr. Stephanie Castillo. Hip Hop Justice. If you need any answers with regards to HUD, if you need to find out some research, this is the woman to chat it up with. Let me tell you something, because she takes the time to find it out. When she speaks on the mic, you better listen. And you know what? As a matter of fact, Dr. Washington, isn't she a protege of yours?
She is.
All right.
I remember the first day I met Stephanie about, 3 or 4 years ago?
That's Dr. Castillo.
Oh, Dr. Castillo. About 3 or 4 years ago with your father in my office, and we had a discussion about your education in terms of your wishes to go to law school. And I think that you've really adhered to your commitment towards your education, and I expect nothing but the best. I'm sure that we'll have a law degree sometime in the near future.
Let me tell you something. Even if she doesn't get that law degree within the next year, she's a helper. Where have you been? Bolivia? Where? You have been everywhere. Tell me.
I've been working with children and disabilities in Mexico. I went to the Philippines to build a home. I went to Israel to talk about the widespread segregation between Palestinians and Israelis. And I've also been to Panama on an international business trip to inquire about corporate social responsibility.
You know what that's called, y'all? College. Yep. You better get your butt here and travel across the world, because college will get you to traveling and help you expand your horizons. Because I haven't even been to those places. So, Dr. Castillo, I want to thank you for coming on the mic with us in any time.
And one last question. You want to give your university a shout out?
Yes, University of St. Francis. Respect, integrity, compassion, and commitment. It's a great school.
That's what's up, y'all. All right, y'all. You heard it here. Dr. Stephanie Castillo, HUD. You need any info? I can get her on the mic again, y'all. So we're going to take a quick break, and you make sure you come on back because I'm not done talking because I told you I got a question. This woman stabbed her friend in the cheek with a stiletto, y'all. You better come on back. Hit me back, y'all.
Come on. Hot, sicker than your average. Papa twist cabbage off instinct. Niggas don't think this shit stink. Pink Gators, my Detroit players. Tim's for my hooligans in Brooklyn. That's dead right. If the head right, Biggie there every night. Papa been smooth since days of under rules. Never lose, never choose to. Bruise, cruise, who? Do something to us. Talk, go through us. Girls walk to us, wanna do us, screw us. Who us? Yeah, Papa and Pump. Close like Starsky and Hutch. Stick to clutch. Yeah, I squeeze 3 at your cherry M3. Bang every MC easily.
Take that.
Easily. Recently, niggas frontin' ain't saying nothing, so I just speak my peace. Keep my peace. Cubans with the Jesus peace. With my peace. Packing, asking who want it. You got it, nigga, flaunt it. That Brooklyn bitch, we on it.
Biggie, 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 can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. And I just love your flashy ways. I guess that's why they're broken, you're so fake. Biggie, 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 can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. And I just love your flashy ways. I guess that's why they're broken, you're so fake.
I put hoes in NY onto DKNY. Miami, DC, prefer Versace.
That's right.
All Philly hoes know it's Moschino. Every cutie with the booty for the coochie. Now who's the real dookie? Meaning who's really the bitch? The niggas ride dicks. Frank White push the 6 or the Lexus LX 4.5. Bulletproof glass tips if I want some ass. Gon' blast, squeeze first, ask questions last. That's how most of these so-called gangsters pass. At last, a nigga rapping about blunts and broads, tits and bras, menage a trois, sex and expensive cars, and still leave you on the pavement. Condo paid for, no car payment. At my arraignment, note for the plaintiff. Your daughter's tied up in the Brooklyn basement. Face it, not guilty. That's how I stay true. Richer than richer, so you niggas come and get me. Come on.
Biggie, 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 can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. And I just love your flashy ways. I guess that's why they're broken, you're so fake. Biggie, 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 can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. And I just love your flashy ways. I guess that's why they're broken, you're so fake.
I can fill you with real millionaire shit. That's cargo, my cargo. 160, swiftly. Wreck it by your new one. Your crew run, your crew run. I know you sick of this name brand nigga with flows. Girl, say he's sweet like licorice. So get with this, nigga, it's easy. Girlfriend, here's a bitch. Call me round 10, come through, have sex on rubs, that's Persian.
Right.
Come up to your job, hit you while you're working, for certain. Papa freaking, not speaking, leave their ass leaking like rapper demo. Tell them who, take their clothes off slowly. Kill them with the force like Obi, dick black like Kobe, watch me roam like Romy. Lucky they don't owe me, where to say, show me, homie.
Biggie, 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 can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. And I just love your flashy ways. I guess that's why they're broken, you're so fake. Biggie, 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 can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. And I just love your flashy ways. I guess that's why they're broken, you're so fake. Biggie, 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 can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. And I just love your flashy ways. I guess that's why they're broken, you're so fake. Biggie, 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 can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. And I just love your flashy ways. I guess that's why they're broken, you're so fake. Biggie, 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 can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. And I just love your flashy ways.